Good morning, cosplayers! So today I'm going to show you guys how to make belly dancer pants, which are perfect for belly dancer costumes, or the I Dream of Jeannie costume. This costume is from my new book, Cosplaying When You're Broke.
I measured along my waist, and 4 inches below that I measured my hips, and then I added 1 inch to each of those measurements. I got the leftover pieces of the dress, and I cut 2 rectangles out of that, using half of my hip measurement as the length for those rectangles. So with the 2 of them together would be the full hip measurement. And so then I just cut them off at an angle on each side to match the upper measurement as well. So the waist measurement tapers to the hip measurement. And then I laid them right sides together and sewed the 2 edges together. I have nice stretchy fabric that still fits around my hips, no problem. So I laid the piece out inside out, and then I folded the edges inward and hemmed them in place just to give them a nice clean look. And you want to use stretchy thread for that, or zigzag stitch so that the elastic doesn't disappear. So then, using the template piece, I got some pink satin and I folded that over, and I put the wide side of the template on the fold and cut a piece of that out. And then when you unfold it, it looks like that. And so that just gets laid around, going around the side of the waistband. And I just fixed that in place with a little bit of fabric glue because I didn't want stitches to show. Then I took some pink chiffon and I did the same thing, cutting them out. I actually cut out 2 of these because the chiffon is really thin, so I glued a layer of the chiffon over the satin, and then I glued a second layer of chiffon over the satin. And the satin just gives it more body without needing 9 million layers of chiffon. So then I put some pink rickrack around all the edges of that, just like that. And you'll do that to both sides of the waistband, so both sides there, and then they just get folded in half and they fold around the sides like that. So I just cut up the center, and that's going to be the back, and the other side just stays intact. So then I cut a rectangle of pink satin as wide as my hip measurement, and then you just want to fold it in half, and then starting 14 inches below the top, you'll just taper it down to the bottom a few inches inward. When you unfold it, it looks like this. And then I laid a piece of chiffon over that, and then I laid a second piece of chiffon over that. And then I folded the entire bunch there, all 3 pieces, over onto themselves. And you just want to sew along that curved line there, where it tapered in a few inches for the legs. Do that to both pieces. And then up at the top, you're just going to take that layer of satin, the outer layer of satin, and the 2 outer layers of chiffon, and sew them together. So you'll sew down the front and only up a little ways in the back. You'll leave most of the back open, like that. And so just flip the pants right side out. And then take your waistband, and obviously the pants are going to be too wide to fit around the waistband, so what you're going to do is just pin the waistband upside down to the top of the pants and put little gathers in the pants until they fit the waistband. That's what gives them their billowy look. And then just sew it on. You got yourself the main pair of pants. In the back where the slit is, you're just going to sew in a zipper, so just a short zipper, sew it on either side there to sew it up the back, just like that. And then at the bottoms, just take a little bit of elastic that fits around your ankle. Not tight, just so it fits nicely around your ankle. And you're just going to sew that to the edges of the pants. I'm doing this with a sewing machine, but you can also do it by hand. And you just want to keep the elastic stretched while you're sewing, so that when you let go, it scrunches the pants up so they fit snugly around your ankle. And if you guys want to see how I made the rest of this costume, then check out my new book, Cosplaying When You're Broke, which is currently available for pre-sale. The links are in the description box.